Hey everybody, Coach Baldwin here with some Wednesday wisdom action. Before we get started, I want to make sure you know that on the website, we have access to all the social media platforms that we have content. The website is coachcbaldwin.com, and you can find access to whatever your preference is to gaining access to the different content. Otherwise, easiest way, download the app, and then ultimately use the content right from the app. Keeps it simple. So that's it. Keep it simple for you today. Now, all right, back to Wednesday wisdom. Wow. Can we be wise on other days too? Yes, we can. Wednesday is not the only day we're wise. It just means that we're going to use it as a little slogan to talk about something that should hopefully be considered wise to you, and gaining wisdom is always a good thing, right? Maybe. So here's really quick that I want to get into this, because this one could be really deep and take a long time. I want to make sure this one goes straight to the heart, gets you, hits you, nails you, whatever you want to do. This one's pretty straightforward. I'm saying that we're going to talk about, do your actions align up with your desired outcome? Do they? Well, let me put it to you this way. Would you, if you were going to go to the store, whatever store, I don't care what store you shop at, it's irrelevant. It's just a store that you choose, store of your choice. Would you take the wrong way? Would you take detours of your own? Would you choose to take a different path, just not knowing where you're going to go and just because you wanted to go a different way? Maybe for the adventure. But in most cases, you probably take the path that makes the most sense for you to drive from A to Z, B, whatever your other letter may be. And you probably would not spend extra time just making it take longer. You probably wouldn't stop along the way for a bunch of other things unless they're part of what you're going to be needing or doing. So if you just needed to go to, let's say, A to C, actually go A to D, there we go. And the B and the C were the different stops along the way that you knew you needed to do, and so you did those, part of the plan. If it happens to be spontaneous, still okay. But you would not drive past the store to come back to the store that you wanted to go to, unless it was part of what you're planning on doing. So the moral of the story is this. If you wouldn't do that with the simplest of things, why do that with the complexity of things? Why go past your desired outcome? Why go a different way than your desired outcome requires? Why do something that is not part of the plan and then find yourself wasting time? Have you ever figured out how many hours in your week you spend death or doom scrolling on your phone through social media? Time it one time. Just be ready for what you find and how much time you spend in platforms of useless time, trying to ultimately fulfill something in your mind. Now, listen, I'm not picking on you if you have some type of an issue. If you're ADHDs or whatever you're going to have kick in that screw with your head that make you, challenged in these areas, not picking on you. That's a legitimate issue. That's something that does happen. More of this is about the dopamine response, that you just find yourself chasing things and doing tangents that you just can't control, because you're not focused. Now, yes, that's still part of ADHD, I understand. But the reality is this. If you're focusing on getting from A to D and you go past B and C, you find yourself getting to D more frequently and more efficiently, which means you have plenty of extra time whenever you need to do your B and C. It also means you're getting your D done, which is your primary purpose or your primary goal or desired outcome. If you're getting your desired outcomes met, sales goals, getting a job, relationship status, whatever it may be, you find yourself focusing all of your energy towards that, or at least a good portion of it, not wasting it on things that go away from that. You find yourself obtaining your desired outcomes in life far more. Even if it's just like something simple as, I want to get in better shape. I want to lose weight. I want to be better at playing a game or doing something in life, knitting. Then I'm focusing time on working at that to be better. And I'm not wasting time chasing around things that take away from that. Find yourself the ability to plug into your desired outcome action items and getting yourself to the end result. If you have problems with this, please reach out to me. I'd love to help you out with this. This is one of the areas we focus on quite a bit, and it comes from practical application more than anything. Hey, Coach Baldwin, be intentional in relationships and love one another. Peace out.